Guess who's here to the Donahue show, and it's about time. We had the whole cast of L.A. Law last year, and he didn't show. I thought, well, maybe he's got an exclusive with Arsenio. How did I know why he wouldn't come? And better yet, he's here with his baby brother. Here are Corbin and Colin Bernsen, right here. I love you already. Well, guess what else we've got here? What's not to love here? Looky here.
Were we meant for Hollywood or what?
Look at this. Now, who's on the left? The big guy?
That's me on the left. That's... Oh, wait, no, it depends which left. That's Colin, and that's me. That's me right there.
I think that's 4 and maybe 7.5, something like that.
Yeah.
Did he beat you up?
Nah, till I was about 4, and then I started growing and pretty much had him kind of handled for a few years there. Actually, I was always bigger than him, so.
Guess who just had babies?
We did.
Your baby is how old?
He's 7.5 months now.
And you're a year and a half?
Yeah, a year and a half, 20 months almost.
Well, are you sharing fatherhood with each other?
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you live near each other?
Yeah, pretty close. We're a couple miles apart.
So you've each kissed each other's babies?
Oh, big time. As a matter of fact, we were together yesterday, and when I left his house, his son came running up to me and gave me a big hug, and he had my son.
Nice.
We were going to trade for a while.
I hope you're doing the VCR.
Oh, I got it every morning. Yeah, I mean,
I started to. I've kind of fallen off on taking pictures.
Probably because I've got his camera. So
yeah,
that's the problem.
I want to show the. Here's the Donahue show in L.A. I don't know how long ago. Is this 10 months, 11 months? This year, earlier this year, and well, watch this. Here's the intro.
Without
first of all.
me.
Yeah, without you.
Okay.
All right, boy. They wanted to know where you were too. Watch this. Stars of L.A. Law: Blair Underwood, Larry Drake, Richard Dysart, Harry Hamlin, Alan Rachins, Jimmy Smith, and Michael Tucker.
We've been married 29 years, so, but, you know, you never know. And I might need a sleazy divorce attorney, and I'm missing him today. Where is he?
Good point.
Yeah.
Corbin is in...
Where is Corbin?
Do we have...
Corbin is in Rio. Come on, Corbin. Come on now.
Yeah.
Come on, Corbin.
Well, where were you?
My wife was doing a movie down in Rio de Janeiro, and they were gone for 7 weeks. She had the baby with her, and it was one of the few breaks on L.A. Law that I had that I wasn't working, I think, that particular week, so I had to go down there and be with my baby. So, and my babies, I should say. But mind you, I use that cutout quite often when I don't feel like acting. I just... You might have noticed the show last week where I... No.
You may not be... is it possible that that your character is going to get some heart here?
Well,
you know,
I'm married.
Well, yeah,
on the show.
That hasn't
now.
mattered to you in the past.
Yeah, I know. Am I going to get some heart?
Well, you know, are they going to soften you up a little, or are you still going to be...
I think, you know, to be kind of serious for a second, I think everybody is what they are at their heart, and they kind of stay that way. So if I do get married and I soften up a bit, it only leads me one place, and that's back to from where I began, and that is, you know, the ruthless, whatever the words, womanizing. Yeah. What are all those words that we used to use?
Well,
womanizing, philandering.
Well, you certainly do
My
provide
brother.
romantic relief for this very successful program. You guys are hot. L.A. Law, top 10 every week, and the whole country's talking about you. And I bet you people call you Corbin.
All the time.
How are you dealing with this?
It's you know, I mean, I'm used to it, and it's not really, it doesn't
He's your
faze me.
brother.
Yeah, but he's signing his checks, Corbin Bernsen.
Actually, I did in fact get a check sent to me from Screen Actors Guild with my name on it, but it was it's for a commercial that he had done. This was years ago. This was about 6 years ago, I guess. And
this is the first time I'm hearing about it.
It was only $114, so I just put it in the bank.
Sure, yeah, why not? As a matter of fact, Colin, you're in a big picture. Mr. Destiny stars Jim Belushi. You're not, you know, above the title yet.
No.
But you're not starving either. You're both working. How proud your mom must be of you guys.
Yes, she is.
And you're looking well, and
she's a very supportive mother. I mean, she's behind. At least I know she's behind me all the way. I don't know about you. She really is. I mean, so many people here in Los Angeles, so many actors. They're out there struggling, and their parents want them to move back to wherever and get in their father's insurance business. And she's just incredibly supportive of us.
I want to show you. Most of our audience knows that their proud mother is Jean Cooper, who stars in The Young and the Restless. I'll tell you what, we've now got the whole family. Nobody in the Bernsen family, I don't think, yet has failed to be on the Donahue show.
Well, my dad.
Your dad. All right, well, he's next. And we're proud of it. We can't see that, we can't see that number 8?
No?
Oh, no.
Well, it went something like this.
Cut number 9 is what we're looking for. Are you ready with that? No, not ready. All right, don't. Yeah, your mom...
This is where she plays the dual role, so I'll be the bad woman, you be the good one.
Well, no, this is her on the Donahue show.
Oh.
Talking about her beloved son.
Is it going to be like an hour-long thing, or what?
You know what's impressive? Let me tell you what's impressive about your mother is she works for a living. How long has she been on this soap?
17 years. Yeah.
17
years.
17 years. And I assume she was also a working actress when you guys were young?
Well, she's what actually got me going. I remember as a kid, kind of like I do with Oliver, with my son, is I remember going to the sets with her, and she would bring us in at some point and always show us around and introduce us. I mean, we grew up on sets, and that, I remember it was distinctly Daniel Boone, the television show Daniel Boone that she took me to. And it was this huge sound stage over at Paramount, and there were big trees and log cabins, and you walk in and you could smell it, and it was winter on the set, and it was, you know, 85 degrees Los Angeles, summer outside. And I smelled it, and I thought, this is fantastic, because, you know, kids like to play with guns, and they play doctor and nurse and all those things.
You went from bright sunlight into...
Yeah, and I said, this is it. I said, boy, this is really make-believe. This is really fun. And I remember, I think it was that day I really decided...
How old were you?
I must have been, I don't know, 6, maybe 7. Young.
And she always encouraged you both, did she not?
Yeah. The thing was, I was always busy playing sports, you know, so I didn't really have time. And the truth is, it scared me when I was a little kid, acting. It was intimidating, and they'd always bring me in to meet these directors and producers, and I couldn't breathe and couldn't talk. I mean, you know, it was an unnatural thing for a little child to do, to go on a sound stage and act. So it scared me a lot, but she was always real encouraging.
Ronald Reagan, in his biography, which is out as we speak, talks about a childhood experience where his mother obliged him to memorize something, and he did. And he went out and he gave from memory something from literature, I'm not sure. And he got a hand. He must have been 6 himself, maybe 8.
Right.
A hand. And it filled him with self-worth, and a lot of people have, even folks who don't become actors. Do you remember a moment like that when you really...
I do, and I don't know.
Tell me.
Oh, I absolutely do.
Well, we'd gone to New York. I'll tell you mine first. Is that okay, or do you want to go?
Go right ahead, Corb.
We had gone to New York, and we'd seen a production of Oliver, and we came back, and we staged Oliver in our backyard. And I think this kid named Tony played Oliver, and I played Fagin, and you played all the other characters. And I remember we had an audience come from all over the neighborhood and everything, and they, you know, I remember them applauding and loving it.
And your folks were encouraging?
Oh, yeah, yeah. We also used to do, every week Gilligan's Island was on. I think we'd go out in the backyard and do the episode of Gilligan's Island live in the backyard.
We did Beatles concerts.
I think we did Beatles concerts, yeah.
Yeah, your backyard may have been larger than the set used for Gilligan's Island.
No, we were pretty resourceful.
Oh,
we kind of used the same set over.
We had the hose to make the lagoon, you know, we had a little plastic lagoon.
Really?
We had a radio and someone standing behind it, you know, making the announcement over the radio.
Yeah, it was pretty...
But you were interested in philosophy early on, and then you decided...
Yeah, well, I wanted to be a lawyer, oddly enough. You know what it was? I wanted to be an actor. Back in those days, I was talking to Daniel Boone when we did Oliver and all that. But then it got to... And that has nothing to do with my son's name, Oliver. I have to throw that out there because everybody says, oh, now I know why he calls his son Oliver. And that has nothing to do with it. Well, just a little bit, maybe. Where was I?
You were in philosophy class.
I was in philosophy class.
Philosophizing about being a lawyer.
Yeah, and I wanted to be an actor. Then I really kind of rebelled. I was 13, 14, so, you know, the mother thing, and everybody was in that. I didn't want to do what my parents did. And then I wanted to be a lawyer, and I went into philosophy classes. But I remember sitting at San Diego State in a metaphysics class, And I'm sitting in the middle of a class, like one of those nightmares where you're acting on stage or you're in a band and you don't know how to play an instrument and you don't know what the words are. I'm in a philosophy class and I have not the clue. I've been there for 3 months, not a clue what this man is talking about. Just clueless. And I thought, this is ridiculous. I'm not, you know, I couldn't tell you one word of what he was talking about.
There's nobody who's gone to school can't tell that kind of story.
Oh.
You obviously acted on it. Go ahead.
Oh,
And
yeah,
that was
immediately
it.
went out. My dad offered me a part. He was producing a movie, and the script read, naked limbs thrashing in the backseat of a Rolls Royce, 2 pairs of naked limbs. And I assumed that one of those limbs could be mine, or 2 of the limbs of the 4 could be mine, and
or more.
And I did this little part in this movie, and got out of philosophy, law, went straight to UCLA and stayed there for 7 years.
No wonder you didn't just go for it right away. You felt, what, some obligation to go see if you could...
No, you know what it was? Law started, there's something I've always been interested in, is if you say yes, I'm going to say no, and I'd love to create an argument for it, which is really kind of what acting is anyway. I can create an argument for any guy. I can create an argument for Arnold Becker for being the kind of guy he is and absolutely be justified. Law appealed to me in that way that, you know...
Adversarial.
Yeah, it's adversarial, and I could take a side, and I could build on it, and I was really interested, actually, in international or space law. I thought...
Don't you love this? That's his brother. Everybody should have a brother.
So what show you got coming up, Carl?
Well, I got this Donahue thing coming up.
Let me show you. We're ready now with Mom.
Okay.
Here's Mom
Okay,
on
Mom.
the Donahue show.
Oh, okay.
Watch.
How long ago was
This is going to be embarrassing.
Do you get your motherly pride offended when they make your son look like such a bad character on L.A. Law?
Oh. No, I think it's marvelous because that is as foreign to Corbin as anything could be. And he just loves it so, but he loves to play the pouty little boy. And I said, well, that's okay. But he's nothing like that. So he has a grand time with it. He really does. He's very protective of Arnie Becker.
Right.
I can't criticize him.
Was he a little brat kid?
Yeah, little brat.
Well, Mom ought to know.
Not me.
That's what she said.
He was the brat. He was the guy who would, like, punch out the people playing baseball.
The umpires. I didn't get along with
He goes straight
umpires
for the
or
umpires.
referees or things like
Pete
that.
Rose was nothing compared to this guy.
You went right for it then? You didn't go by way of San Diego State in philosophy?
No, I actually didn't start till about 4 or 5 years ago I started studying. And the way it happened is I had spent probably 6 years doing print work, doing commercials. I had traveled all over the world doing it. It was great because I was 23, 24. I was living in Paris and making a lot of money, and it was just a great life. Then I came back to Los Angeles.
Saw what I was doing.
No, not exactly. Kind of, sort of. Anyway, I came back here, and because Corbin had started doing well, every agent in Los Angeles approached me and said, oh, you can do it just like your... What agents don't realize, what managers don't realize...
You don't want to be like your brother.
He spent 14 years studying before he hit. So they just think that because I'm his brother, automatically... So what happened was I started going out on things, and the more I started finding out about the business and acting, the more I realized I had a lot to learn.
Mm-hmm.
So I started studying for about... it's been about 5 years now, and now things are starting to come into play, and it's all starting to pay off. But I feel fortunate. I've only spent 4 or 5 years. He was at it for, God, since he was 17. That's 12 years, you know.
About time to snore now.
12
isn't it,
years.
Corbin?
Well, I mean,
That may be
17 till you were
20.
30.
Till you hit it, yeah.
Till the beginning of LA Law, yeah.
You, is it your wife that you met on top of a mountain in Italy?
Yeah.
Now, let me understand this. First of all, you were doing still work, is that right?
Well, we were doing a commercial and still work at the same time.
So here's the nice-looking young man and the woman model at the top of, what were you selling?
Well, actually,
what was the product?
We were selling Kim Sportswear. It's an Italian line of sportswear, and they also manufacture other things. But what actually happened was I was sitting having breakfast in the hotel they had put us in, and I was down eating my muesli mit milk or whatever it was there. And she walks in, and and I look up and I see these legs that just are just very long, very long. And so I sat out there and I noticed her. The next thing I know, they take us out to a parking lot. It's the middle of August. They put us in ski clothes on a paved parking lot. Helicopter comes down, picks us up, jump in the helicopter, fly up to Mont Blanc, this glacier on Mont Blanc. They dump us out of the helicopter. They get out, the cameras are there, and they tell us to get out there and just start playing around and hugging and kissing. And it was very romantic, needless to say. And so she had a boyfriend at the time, which was a small problem, but not really.
Kind of makes it more romantic.
It made it very romantic.
And this is the
actually.
woman you married?
This is the woman I married. This was 1983 that I met her, and then we got married about 2.5 years ago down in Mexico.
Mm-hmm. Well, you have our congratulations. We want you to kiss your babies.
Oh, every day.
Every day. And is Amanda Pays going back to work?
She's doing it. She's on a show called The Flash right now.
So the baby's a year and a half old. That's
Baby's a year and a half old.
possible.
She's back. But she started working right away. Like I said, she was down there. She is.
Look at this beautiful woman.
Yeah.
You do change diapers, Corbin. This is important.
Absolutely. We both do. We both take care of our kids.
Yeah.
Oh,
A
yeah.
lot. I mean,
as a matter of fact.
Yeah. Now, and were you there for the delivery, both of you?
Yeah.
I see.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Well,
I think we had the
best
same
moment of
room,
my life.
actually.
Best moment of
Really?
my life.
Did
Which
you-
actually inspired a television show that we've been trying to put together
Yeah, right.
without much success, but we have been trying to put this thing together about children and doctors.
Did you tape?
What?
Videotape?
He did.
You taped the
We're
thing?
gonna look
Yeah.
at it right now, aren't
No.
we?
Yeah, I have a tape that we could definitely sell to some sort of educational institution on childbirth, yeah. Real close, yeah.
Well, and your wife has returned to work now. The baby's
Yep.
a year and a half. And are you home? I'm sure that you must have a nurse or...
Yeah, we have a nanny who comes in. Helps us.
But did you say to an interview that you consider staying home and being Mr. Mom for a while? No, you don't think you do.
Yes, I did say that, and the truth is, when I go out and I do stuff, the one thing I really love to come home and do is be with my son. There's a part of me, now that I have, reached some sort of, creative success and financial success, that really, I could see being with my kid all the time. I mean, I love it that much. I do. I love my acting. And
I believe you. You're not going to go on record with this.
No, I know. I'm just saying, I think there's a tremendous need for both of us, or I know for myself, to be working. I mean, I'm 32 years old. I have a family. It's natural to want to be out there and support your family.
Yes.
And I think he probably has some of that need. A lot of it has been met.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. A lot of it's been met, so it's afforded me the opportunity.
Before I have to give this to Corbin here. This is a bill from my mom's surprise party. It was an hour we didn't pay for that.
You had a surprise
We had a
party
big
for your
surprise
mom?
party for her,
And this is the bill that you're giving him for this?
Yeah.
Katie, your mother-in-law's surprise birthday. Following is an invoice for that
That's
party.
the unpaid amount. We got to pay that right there.
Yeah. We got to pay or
Well,
he's got to pay?
He writes a check. I give it to the people.
Well, I'm glad...
No, but let me tell you, if it was reversed, honestly, and I'm sure he knows it, if I was working like he is working, money would be his as much as it would be mine.
I see. So there's sort of is this all right with you, Corbin?
Oh, yeah, seriously, I make money and it's fun, but I just spend it on my family so we can all have fun. And,
Yeah.
But now I suppose I could say their name here and probably get away with it.
For what service?
Maybe they'll pay for it.
For what service rendered?
This was for
1 hour additional staff
catering.
labor.
1 hour, yeah. Additional staff labor. It's probably like the woman
they
walking around
stayed
carrying
from 12
terrier.
till 1. Yeah,
They
instead of
stayed an
12.
hour. How much?
144.11.
And
144.11.
he's going to pay this.
I guess I will.
And when you get
One of
above
his-
the
one of
title,
his
you'll pay it.
secretaries. Absolutely.
Well, I'm glad that
Absolutely.
you had an opportunity. I'm certainly glad you didn't forget to give it to
Yeah,
him.
he's got to have it. It's got to
Here are brothers, the brothers Bernsen, and we'll be back in just a moment.
Thanks, Carl.
When Post said they make a premium Raisin Bran, I asked what makes it premium. I like the answer. First, it's improved to taste even better. And of course, Post chooses only big, plump, select raisins, not these small ones. Plus, look closely. Each big flake has whole wheat and wheat bran for high fiber and great taste. I'd sure say that's premium. Post Raisin Bran. So good, Post should call it premium.
Someone should talk to you about how much time you spend on the phone, and who you talk to, and when and where. A Sprint representative can easily help you select a savings plan for your personal calling needs, and Sprint has better overall savings than AT&T. So there's a plan that's perfect for you, unless, of course, you're a teenager.
I can't believe it.
No one's invented the perfect plan for that.
24-hour Christmas countdown sale starts today. It's 24 hours to save in every Siemens department, today and tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Now, get 24 months free interest. Just make 24 low monthly payments and pay no interest. Plus, you have 24 hours to get extra holiday savings with Siemens Christmas coupons in your paper worth $50 to $250 off Siemens low sale prices. That's Siemens 24-hour Christmas countdown sale today and tomorrow, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. with pre-Christmas delivery.
Grand Union wants to give your Thanksgiving budget a break with this fabulous free turkey offer, plus great savings on holiday fixings and terrific Red Dot specials like these. Land O'Lakes butter, 1-pound package, $1.69. Borden's ice cream, half-gallon, $1.99. Tide liquid laundry detergent, 64-ounce container, $2.99 with coupon. And Ivory liquid dish detergent, 22 ounces, 99 cents. Red Dot specials and a free holiday turkey offer.
Low prices at Grand Union.
Who are these good-looking guys sitting there on the Donahue show? Yes.
I recognize them.
Good, good.
I watch LA Law all the time.
Oh,
In
thanks.
fact, I'm a busy woman, and 10 o'clock Thursday nights is my time with you guys. And I have a complaint. You are every man that I date.
Yep.
Arnie, no, seriously, Arnie, oh, no, really. I mean, people go, well, what is he like? I go, watch Arnie on LA Law. And my question to you is how much of the...
Now, just a moment, a second here.
Yes, sir.
These men, then, they're suave, they say all the right things and then disappear? Is
Absolutely. That's the LA man.
Uh-huh.
Phil,
No commitment, no follow-through.
No commitment.
Lots of
no,
promises.
Lots of promises.
And you sit there waiting for the phone to ring.
I don't sit and wait for the phone to ring. Another one comes along too soon, but he's just like the last guy.
Yeah, well,
You know?
what a schlemiel you are.
He
Corbin.
is.
Oh, no, that's his character. Sorry.
No, we're talking about Arnie now, right? Not Corbin.
Yep.
Well, but my question to you is how much of the pre-married Corbin do you bring to Arnie? Because you play him so well, and I just feel that there's just, a little bit...
It's hard to imagine that, yeah, if you were married to him, you'd be worried about the guy. I think I know what you mean.
I would be. Yeah, I would be, yeah. So tell me about this, because, you know, I do refer people to you.
Really?
Yes.
How much of the pre-married Corbin is the present-day Arnie?
Arnie, yes.
Talk about philosophy. Not a lot. See, now, I always wanted to be with somebody. Here's the thing. You want to know the truth? I think I always wanted to be with somebody, and that's always been what I've aimed for, to share my life with somebody. What I do with Arnie is I make that same desire there, but the inability to let it happen. I really have a philosophy or a belief that people really want to end up with other people. I don't think anybody really likes to be alone. It's either a lot of fear or you know, things like that. But I think he wants to be with somebody, and he is now, and he's trying desperately. But I think it's confusing for him. So the part of me, you know, it's a little bit of me, but not
How
really.
old were you when you got married, Colin?
How old was I? 2.5 years, 30 actually.
30.
Yeah.
Now, were a single guy like yourself, was it nice? Or were you...
You mean prior to being married?
Yeah.
Well, like I said, I was living with her for 6 years prior to that, but prior to
Let's go back to the back house
Let's
days.
go back to 23 and before that, 24. It was great. It was...
We used to have this back house at our house, and it used to be a garage, and we
Sort of
turned it
infamous.
into infamous back house.
Oh, here we go. No,
Well, did you make...
It was the 70s, and we had a lot of fun. I mean, things were still very open.
It'd be kind of like this.
Yeah.
Hey, Carl,
You're right.
what's happening in there?
See, I knew there was a lot of pre-Corbin
This was
in you.
1970. This was the precursor to today's age, today's things.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm here today with my sister, and when we were younger, well, now that we're older, we get along great, but when we were younger, people wouldn't even want to invite us over at the same time
Stand
because...
up so we can see you. Yeah.
Because we'd argue so much, we're both real strong-willed. I'm wondering how you guys used to get along when you were younger.
We got along great. We fought very rarely. I mean, I remember being broken up by our dad one time. We didn't really fight.
No.
We were about the same size, and we just didn't fight. Now it's like, we don't fight now. We disagree about
everything.
Everything.
That's
not true.
I don't imagine there would be any jealousy between you. You would both celebrate each other's success.
Absolutely.
That's the best thing about him and about my family. You know, a lot of my friends have fallen off, and
You know, a lot of
Kinda
brothers
jealous
couldn't
of him.
take being mistaken, you know, as he
that's,
is often.
I gotta say something. That's the best thing about Colin. I
He
mean,
has
he's
no envy.
none whatsoever,
Okay,
and wanting
you know,
to be an actor.
You know the envy I have? The envy I have is when he gets to go to a film like Major League. It's not making the money. It's not working. He gets to play professional baseball for 4 months. I'm out there thinking, God, put one of those uniforms on me. You know, it's that, you know, and it's really that sort of stuff. It isn't the money and it isn't the fame and success because I don't think that's what we're in it for.
Yes.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
I was just wondering, you seem to be very family orientated. I was wondering if you would definitely encourage both of your children to go into the same field that you're in now.
I wouldn't encourage, you know, and keep pushing in that direction. Obviously, he's going to be introduced into what I do in that field, and if he shows any kind of, you know, leanings toward it, then I would encourage him, but I wouldn't push him in it. And I think it's natural. I mean, all along, it hasn't always been like Miller and Sons, Johnson and Sons. It's, you know, you end up doing kind of what your parents do, which is not a bad thing.
Well, here's Arnie Becker doing what he does best on L.A. Law, and it's not in the courtroom. You are...
But it is trial by air.
Yes, it is. You have made love to another woman the preceding night.
Have I?
Yeah. And
oh, Arnie. Oh, okay.
Arnie. And now you're talking to this woman about marriage, and you know what he says to her? He says there's 2 women in his life, her and her daughter. Now, would you grab this guy with both hands? Here's Arnie at work. Watch this. L.A. Law.
You wanted me to think about getting married, right?
Uh-huh.
Well, at this point in my life, I don't want to think about it. I just want to do it. I'm not really sure what kind of husband I'm going to make.
I think you're going to make a great husband.
I gotta tell you, my history with women would indicate otherwise.
I don't care about history, as long as that's what it is.
From this point on, I've got 2 women in my life. You and Chloe.
Hey, it's working.
Hey.
Don't fix it.
That's a good guy.
Okay. This marriage is going to last 6 minutes. I don't know. Maybe not. Why should we be so cynical? How do we know? Yes.
I think that you and Roxanne are so cute on the show. Do you think that you guys will ever get together down the road? Even though you're married?
Oh, see, would that be okay if it was Roxanne?
Well, no. Well, if it was, well. No, but you guys, the relationship is just so cute on the show that...
I've always had a good idea of what we should do about her and I, because, you know, when you do a show like this, you get into these problems of, like, you know, should Dave and Maddie do it? You know, you get into that thing, and then they do, and then the show's over, and it's off the air. My thing I want to do with her, if they ever have it, or I have it my way, is that we kind of get to a point where we say, okay, let's go for it. We find ourselves in bed, naked, rolling around, and look at each other and just start laughing. And say, this is ridiculous. We're going to blow what we have.
Well, unfortunately, we're not able to bring you that scene at this moment. But the brothers Bernsen return to the Donahue Show in just a moment.
If you're shopping for outstanding furniture bargains, don't miss Levitt's Christmas kickoff sale. Take a look at this open stock wrap bedroom. Only $88 buys your choice of this charming twin tester bed, nightstand, bachelor chest, small deck, chair, or mirror. Other matching pieces also sale priced. But you'd better hurry. This sale ends Saturday night. Don't miss it.
You'll love it at Levitt's.
The Indians called it light on the mountain. We know it as Idaho. There's no other place on Earth where crystal clear water, rich volcanic soil, warm days and cool nights work together to make such perfect, superb tasting potatoes. Idaho, the only place Idaho potatoes are grown.
Well, anybody who has a question in their mind as to whether or not they're going to be approved for a second mortgage loan should give us a call. Because they have a greater chance of getting approved here at Champion than any other company around. We have so many more programs we can fit them in. We'll work so much harder for an applicant to try to develop a weak application into an approved loan. We're in business to say yes as often as possible. And I think we accomplish that. When your bank says no, Champion says yes.
Today and tomorrow, your mattress is on sale. It's Bloomingdale's two-day Sealy event. Save 40 to 50% on every size, every firmness, even Posturepedics. From our closeout selection as low as $99. That's a premium mattress for half price. And a bed frame is your bonus. Every Sealy 40 to 50% off. Today and tomorrow. Wake up and get there. Bloomingdale's. It's like no other store in the world.
Warning, athletes and weekend warriors. You could be at risk for sudden illness and death. Dr. Bruce Hensel tells you the early warning signs of danger. We'll take you behind the scenes of The Cosby Show, where the newest member of the Huxtable family tells all. The star of stage and television, Jane Alexander, has a romantic comedy for you. And what can you expect for the holiday weekend weather? Al tells you if the turkey will gobble up the clouds. It all starts this Friday on Live at 5.
Okay. Yes. You'll stand? Yes.
Your lives, the way you portray them, sound wonderful. Nothing ever wrong.
Healthy babies they got married to beautiful women, they help raise the babies, they're taking videotape, and they're both working. These guys get on my nerves.
Have either one of you ever faced any real hardships in your life?
Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think my mama wants to talk about that, though.
Well, that was one. I mean, there were, you know, there's a downside to everything. But that downside, to me, is what gave me the sort of inspiration to become an actor.
Now, your mother's divorced.
Well, yeah, that's part of the picture.
Yeah, well, you don't, listen, you don't have to show Polaroid. How old were you?
There are none of those. But
how old were you when the split happened?
Let's see, you had just gone off to college, so I was sort of left at home to become the brother, father, son, all in one.
Yeah.
You weren't there, I was. I mean, I really was. You know, it was difficult. I mean, they had been married 23 years, so... Yeah. And I can't imagine what that's like to be married to someone for 23 years and not be able to be with them. I mean,
especially
I can't imagine
for
for 5 years, especially with grown children. I mean...
Yeah, Mom, yeah, Dad.
It was very difficult for a lot of years.
Mm-hmm. As it is for any kid who looks up to see Mom and Dad splitting. Well, I'll tell you, the analysts will be busy for years to come because of America's divorce rate. Yes. How you doing?
Fine, thank you.
It's kind of fun being here, isn't it?
It's great.
Yeah. I mean, I'm having a wonderful
It's warm
time.
in here. That's what's great. It's freezing outside.
Since both of you are in the industry and you're in the same field, do you ever feel like you're competing with each other? And if so, does it ever affect your relationship?
No. I mean...
well, you had to walk into his footprints when you...
Yeah, I mean... I'm just very proud of him more than anything, and happy for him, because I knew that, you know, that was a big thing in his life.
Yeah. Well, guess who's in the big movie right now? Big screen movie. Colin.
Yeah.
Colin. Oh, you know everything here in L.A. about movies.
See, now, if he gets a major film career going...
There you go.
I mean, it'd be pretty...
Yeah. He'll win the Oscar, and they'll be calling you Colin.
Yeah, I'm Colin Bernsen's older brother.
Yes.
Yeah.
We should say you have a sister, Karen, younger than you two.
That's right.
Right. 2 boys and the girl.
Right.
Well, here you are. Colin, you're an honest guy. We've already established that you're not above the title. But this is work, and it's a part.
There's no such thing as a small part.
Jim Belushi stars, and it's a guy. It's sort of a wonderful life kind of.
It's a wonderful film. It really is. It's got a great message about life today.
Right. You're married to this woman. Was he seeing her?
No, actually, he was married to her in his previous life. Michael Caine has given him a new life, and everything's wonderful. He's got a beautiful wife. He lives in a mansion. He now owns the company he used to work at. But he realizes that with this incredible life, he starts to miss having a beer with the guys, playing softball.
So
and
it's
then
better.
He really starts to miss his wife. And I show up.
But you show up as you're married to her.
I show
in
up
this scene.
in the new life. I'm married to her. We live in a nicer house than they lived in. It comes at a nice point in the film where he realizes that things as they are okay.
Okay, let's watch. Show him, Brian. Mr. Destiny. Watch this.
Yes. Yes, we'll have Thanksgiving and Christmas and birthdays and breakfast together, just like it was. I don't mean to rush you, but we gotta go.
Wait a minute, Larry. That all sounds wonderful. It really does. It's just that after our dinner, I started thinking about things, about what has real importance to me.
You know, I've been thinking about what's important to me, too. And you know what it is? It's us being together.
What's the matter, sweetheart? Hello?
Tom, this is my boss, Larry Burroughs. Larry, this is my husband, Tom.
Hi, Tom.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Burroughs.
Nice to meet you.
So what's going on, Ellen?
Oh, nothing's going on, Tom. I'm going out of town, and so I thought I'd stop by and say so long. Well, so long.
So sweet.
Yes. Who did I see? Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Yes, have the two of you ever worked together professionally?
Other than the underground stuff we did in New York, I don't think we've ever worked together. That's a joke.
Here. This is like a professional duo debut.
Hi, guys. I have two quick questions. The first is, can we look forward to seeing Colin on L.A. Law sometime in the near future as maybe
Probably
your
not going to
brother?
happen.
No?
You know, my mom does play my mom on the show, but for the most part, they're kind of not into kind of this stunt kind of casting where it gets too kind of cute, you know, and if there were a proper part, but then again, you know, he kind of looks like me, and if it were another part that weren't my brother, it might be kind of confusing or something.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe, I don't know, I'm not...
Yeah, I'd actually read for the show, I think the first season, I read for 1 or 2 parts.
And
I didn't do either one of them.
We have bigger and better things for him.
Yes.
The producers are very demanding on L.A. Law. They only allow guest appearances by the most talented.
Who's going to be on it today, huh, Phil?
Well, I am proud to say I'm going to be on L.A. Law, and you better watch.
Yeah.
And we'll be back in just a moment.
Help, my eyes are on fire.
We ask sinus and allergy sufferers to draw on their experience and show us their pressure and pain.
Feels like a medieval torture device.
That's why the makers of Alka-Seltzer Plus cold medicine created a new maximum strength sinus allergy medicine, specially designed with an antihistamine, a decongestant, and a pain reliever to take care of all these symptoms. So don't doodle around. Get serious relief with new Alka-Seltzer Plus sinus allergy medicine.
The amazingly powerful Regina Dirt Magnet. Be careful where you point it. By the way, the Regina Housekeeper Plus also picks up dirt.
Okay, make a wish. A&S Thanksgiving sale has it at 20 to 50% off. Your favorite Spode holiday buffet settings or glassware sets. $19.99. Barberware 7-piece cook set. $59.99. Thousands of warm flannel sheets. Any size. $11.99. Cotton velour towels with lace or satin. $7.99. Toshiba's 20-inch color remote TV. $279. Now, isn't that just what you wished for? Now through Sunday, A&S Thanksgiving sale. Terrific.
Who's got more toys than all the rest? Who's got the newest? Who's got the best? Got video games back to back. Got super low prices and that's a fact. Child World, that's where it's at.
Introducing my pretty ballerina from Tyco. She twirls, she dances, and right now she's at Child World for just $39.99. But you better be quick on your toes.
Child World, that's where it's at.
It's Fleischer Furniture's Thanksgiving 2-for-1 sale.
2
for 1. That's incredible.
Buy a bedroom.
Get a living room free.
Buy a living room.
Get a dining room free.
Buy a dining room.
Get a bedroom free.
Fleischer on Northern Boulevard in Flushing, Queens. Call 718-241-SALE.
Get 15-year guarantees on these brands, and I'll give you $50 for gas and tolls when you make a purchase.
Fleischer's 2-for-1 sale ends Sunday. Call 718-241-SALE today.
Okay. Well, all of us today don't have much respect for lawyers, and I just wonder, since you've been on LA Law for the past few years, whether you have gained respect or lost respect for that profession.
For the profession? I didn't know much about it, really, to be honest with you, before it. You know, we do need people to navigate us through the legal system, because I don't think we can do it on our own. I personally think they just happen to be people that are involved in a business that really
involves a lot of angry people.
Involves a lot of angry people, and they take a bad rap for that. You know, so I don't think that they're necessarily bad people.
Well, look who's applauding back
You know, I always liken it to, in this, I always liken it to, is if you go to a doctor and the doctor says you got a fatal disease, you're not going to say, God, he's a terrible, mean guy, because, you know, it just happens to be what lawyers do, and, you know, and it's unfortunate. And
over here.
How do you both stay so fit?
So what?
So thin and trim and mean and lean.
It's easy. We
suck it in.
Yes.
Corbin, I wanted to ask if Amanda... First of all, can I just say, Phil, you look a lot thinner in person.
You using that diet we gave you, huh, Phil?
Now, does Amanda get really irritated when she sees you in these mad, passionate love scenes?
No, not really. She just generally doesn't watch the show, which is probably the smartest thing of all. I mean, I don't want to see. She does stuff too, and I don't necessarily want to see it.
Here's a great scene from L.A. Law. You are announcing to the firm. Well, roll it.
Yes, roll it.
Watch this. This is fun.
Arnie, I can't take this relationship anymore. I can't come home to her, ask her how was her day, and hear about bullwhips and gerbils. So tell her to quit her job. She won't. She trained to be a sexual surrogate. She says that's what she is. No, I have to end it between us.
So end it. Why do you need me?
Because you're the resident expert on wiggling off hooks, that's why. I'm afraid Marilyn's pretty involved. I don't want to hurt her, and
You want to find the chicken's way out.
Exactly.
Well, I happen to think that you two make a very good couple, but if you're sure that's what you want, here's what you do. Yeah, take her to a nice, elegant restaurant. You know, someplace where she wouldn't dare make a scene. Nikki Blair's. Great, Nikki Blair's. Little wine, salad niçoise, and then you lean over with all the humility that you can muster. And you say, now trust me, this works. You say, Marilyn, I am overwrought with ambivalence.
Come on.
I swear to God. And you just drop the bomb straight out. She's not going to make a squeak. The place is too public. She might even admire your honesty. God, I love it when that happens.
Very good.
There's one part that's left out there, though. Tip the valet on the way in, and he'll have your car waiting.
Is there a line like that in
the
there?
last line of
Yeah.
the thing.
Well, that's great work. You must be having a very good time.
I'm having a good time, especially when the writing's that good. That writing was great.
Yes.
I was wondering, what's the best way to get directed towards acting career?
I've got a great suggestion. Find another job that you really enjoy doing, and then pursue it. I mean, I think that's key. Because in Los Angeles, I run into so many actors that have no money, are broke, and can't even get to the auditions they have to go to because they don't have gas for their car.
Yeah.
Find another job.
Kind of along with that, you mentioned earlier that seemed you had a baseball career. You are very athletic, and both of you seem athletic. Did you compete in athletics and in high school and that?
We never competed against one another.
Yeah, because I was a little bit older.
He's older. But we both played, we lived on a baseball
There I
field.
got jealous because he was pretty much a gifted, natural athlete.
He could
and
hit, huh?
I had to work harder. But I must say, these days, I think I might be playing a little bit
Well,
better.
he gets to play, you know, once a year at Dodger Stadium, and I watch it on television.
Corbin, do you enjoy TV or movies more, or and you have another movie in line?
Yeah, I have a film coming out next year called The Plastic Nightmare with Tom Berenger and Greta Sachi, and I think it's a small part, a smaller role. I enjoy all of it, and I enjoy theater. I really believe that there's a kind of story for each medium, and you just have to find the proper thing, you know, but I enjoy all of it.
Yes.
I just wanted to ask either one of you all, we all get in sticky situations, but whenever you get in the sticky situation with your spouses, do you feel like you use your acting skills to get out of it, or do you?
That's a good question.
And if so, can your wives differentiate?
Well, I got a wife who's an actress, so, you know.
You know, for a while, a few years ago, I think I used to. But now I absolutely don't. It was while I was really studying hard and going to class 2 or 3 times a week, so it sort of carried over into the house. But I really don't anymore. Not at all. It's 100% honest and pretty much.
Here's the scene I wanted to show you. This is Arnie announcing to the firm. They're having their morning meeting. This is, here you get a chance of the cast responding to Arnie's announcement. Watch this.
Oh, okay.
Oh. I've got an announcement.
Oh, God. Are you leaving now?
Not quite. I'm getting married.
To whom?
To whom? Come on, to Corinne, who've I been with all this time. Is she pregnant? No, she's not pregnant, Douglas. This is the woman I plan to spend the rest of my life with.
Well, have you set a date?
Friday evening.
When? What? This Friday?
It's going to be very small. We want to keep it simple. We just want to get it done. Corinne's house, Friday, sunset. You're all invited. Come right from work.
What's going on right, Ronnie?
I am getting married. Thank you all very much.
Well,
that was kind of America's response to it. You're getting married.
and we'll be back with two brothers who really are married in REAL life, and yes, they both have babies, and we'll be back in just a moment.
Look what we have for you at Woolworth and Woolworth Express from the exciting world of Nintendo. This Nintendo action set, packed with endless fun for kids, and only $99.99. Plus Game Boy, Nintendo's compact video game system. You can play and carry in your hand, just $89.99. And for a gift idea that's great to give and even better to receive, all Nintendo and Game Boy cartridges are 15% off. Now at Woolworth and Woolworth Express.
Hamburgers tonight? Leave yourself a note. Then you won't forget the Lipton Recipe Soup Mix. Its special blend of seasonings and toasted onions make burgers a big hit.
All right.
Add Lipton Recipe Soup Mix. It's too good to forget. Chicken tomorrow night? Tie a string around your finger. Then you won't forget the Lipton Recipe Soup Mix. With its special blend of seasonings and toasted onions, your chicken will be remembered.
Terrific.
Add Lipton Recipe Soup Mix. It's too good to forget.
From Walt Disney Pictures, critics have declared The Rescuers Down Under an impressive achievement. It's been called an exceptional film that's rousing, exciting, and dauntingly beautiful. It's breathtaking and spectacularly inventive. The Rescuers Down Under has been given 4 stars, grade A, and 2 thumbs up. What more can you ask, says Time magazine. Only in theaters, Disney's The Rescuers Down Under. Rated G. Now playing at a theater near you. Check newspapers for showtimes.
It's a parade of savings at Macy's After Thanksgiving Sale. 20 to 30% off coats for the entire family. 40 to 50% off pearls, gold, and more. 25% off boots. Panasonic TV, $279. Izod sweaters, $29.99. It's store-wide savings. Macy's After Thanksgiving Sale, Friday and Saturday. Nobody celebrates Thanksgiving like Macy's.
I love a parade. We were born to get life.
Bill knows sports. Bill knows comedy.
Little children be begging me. Can I have some? No.
Bill knows jazz.
Spank, diddly don't, pop pop, poopy, the weasel.
Bill knows Jell-O.
Frozen pudding on a stick.
Bill knows Bart. Want to know Bill? Watch Al Roker's report tonight on Live at 5.
Yeah, see, you're straining.
Yes. Hang on just one second. Yes.
As lawyers, do you ever portray the downtrodden, that you
helping, working pro bono and helping the homeless, or in helping the elderly who are suffering from exploitation and elder abuse?
Yes, we do.
Right.
I don't, because that's not my thing. I'm into money and women, and that has nothing to do with pro bono.
$200 an hour.
No, I think I'm $350.
Yes.
I seen you on a talk show where they played the joke where all the other lawyers knew the answers and you didn't.
Right.
You looked so surprised. You truly wasn't put in on the show or the joke.
Oh no, that was what do you call it? A practical joke. Practical joke. Yeah. And I was.
I just wondered if the two of you have ever thought of doing a project together, a movie or a TV movie, something like that. And if you did, what kind would it be?
Well, we have a couple ideas for. I have one that we're working on a TV series that I would do a part in just to get it going, but it would be for Colin. But I have another one that's an ensemble show that would be good for him that I'd be a part of. We haven't really found anything like the Fabulous Baker Boys or something yet, but
I have some ideas. And we're actually trying to develop something for television right now that's sort of a medical show, as I said before, about children and family, that sort of thing.
Hi.
Hi.
A lot of actors are coming out now and getting involved in politics and environmental issues and things like that, and I was wondering if there was any pet projects that you had that you felt real strong about.
Well, I work with, I don't really, politics, I don't do too much with politics. I work with the Rape Treatment Center in Santa Monica a lot, and it just has to do with my desire to work with issues and things that have to do with human relations and all of that. And so that's what I've been doing.
I'm actually, as I said, very fascinated by children and family and, you know, sort of returning to more traditional ethics and values. I'm not really, you know, you see so many things today that are so unpleasing. You walk down Melrose and it's very unpleasing to me, so I want to do something with children.
Well, guys, it seems with these hectic schedules that you have, no doubt you're probably looking for an 8-day week. And as I sat here, I wondered, what do you really do when you want to get away from it all? Do you have any particular hobbies or any places you like to go just to be away from it so you could find yourselves?
I run. I like to run. I run long distances. I have I travel a lot, but I have a place at the beach that I go to with my family, and you build.
I make furniture and tables, but the truth is, again, I'm just, having the 7-month-old child is just the most fascinating thing I've ever had in my life.
And a full-time job. Is your
fun.
And will your wife continue to model or professional?
Oh yeah, she went back to work 3 weeks after the child was born.
Really?
And thank God for that, because I mean, it's helped quite a bit.
And she got her body back in a hurry then.
Immediately, like out of the delivery room.
Really?
It was incredible.
Hmm. Yes.
Sorry about that.
Yes, sir.
I was going to ask Colin, the medical show that you've been mentioning about a couple times, is that something that you want to star in yourself, or is that more along the lines of production and writing?
Actually, Corbin is going to produce it, and or we hope he'll produce it, and there's a very nice part for me in it, but it's an ensemble show pretty much.
Yes.
Great show.
Hi. How often are you away from Amanda and Oliver?
I go away. I do some stuff around the country. I speak at different things, and when I'm on location, but not that much. We see each other a lot. We tend to travel and gravitate to where each other end up.
This might have to be in a nutshell, but what was your philosophy of life at age 19?
19?
Have fun and enjoy life.
Did you have a philosophy of life at age 19?
I think at 19 I just said have as much fun as possible.
Same for you?
19, absolutely.
Joanna.
Charles.
Theirs was a love affair, a love of butter stopped short by cholesterol.
I've dreamt of giving you this
I can't believe it's not butter.
I can't believe it's not butter is still the only spread flavored with real sweet cream buttermilk for a fresh butter taste, but without the cholesterol to spoil the romance.
I never thought I'd be swept off my feet again.
I can't believe it's not butter, now also in sweet unsalted sticks.
Siemens 24-hour Christmas countdown sale starts today. It's 24 hours to save in every Siemens department, today and tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Now, get 24 months free interest. Just make 24 low monthly payments and pay no interest. Plus, you have 24 hours to get extra holiday savings with Siemens Christmas coupons in your paper worth $50 to $250 off Siemens low sale prices. That's Siemens 24-hour Christmas countdown sale today and tomorrow, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. with free Christmas delivery.
Just us three, but we were family. More than a mom, you were the dad you had to be. Sweet faded memories, but one keeps holding true. We're still spending all our Sundays with you.
Order three-way calling now, and the service connection is free. This is 100 square yards of the kind of carpet you probably have in your home. Only it isn't in your home. It's in an elementary school. This is the Regina Steamer Carpet Cleaner. Easy to use, very effective, and very affordable.
Regina Steamer Carpet Cleaner.
On TV, it's outrageous, it's explicit, and it may soon be coming your way. Take a first look at the overseas shows America will share, and some we won't bear. The New Kids on the Block are a record-breaking success story. And now find out how to hear them live, right in your own living room. Get the exclusive first look at these stories and more on Preview, the one place to go for all that's new. The weekend edition of Preview, Saturday night at 7.
Transcript of today's show, send $3 to Donahue Transcript, 267 Broadway, New York, 1007, or call 212-227-READ.
I have to do something?
We're with Corbin and Colin Bernsen. Yeah.
Hi, I was wondering how many children do y'all plan on having?
10, 9.
Whole bunch of them.
Yes.
Have either of you ever worked on the set of The Young and the Restless with your mother?
I've had the honor.
And you were in Ryan's Hope?
I was in Ryan's Hope.
What nationality do you speak? What nationality are you, and do you speak any other languages?
We speak French.
I speak French. I lived there for a while.
And we have no idea where we come from.
Yeah, right.
We have a little American Indian in us, Cherokee Indian.
What does
So
your
he claims.
sister do?
My sister?
Yeah, where is she? What does she do?
How does she
That's a
fit
good
in? Go
question.
for it. Actually, she takes the tough job. She works for Corbin. She used to work for Corbin. She works for my mom. She has her own business in Los Angeles.
So do you have any plans to work with your mother?
I do, definitely, without question, no doubt about it.
Yeah.
Yes. Way over there on the other side. Yes.
Hi, Corbin. I was wanting to know how much longer you hope to be with LA Law, if you had any plans after that.
Yeah, I have lots of plans after it. I'd say the show should be around for, I'll be there as long as it is, 3-4 years, whatever.
Services provided and promotional fees paid.
Every time I hear it, it cracks
we got Archie and Edith down here under the desk with us.
Welcome back to the show. I'm Lisa Gibbons.
And I'm John Tesh. From the very first night All in the Family appeared on CBS, January the 12th, 1971, the series began to change the face of television comedy. Archie Bunker never heard a racial slam he didn't like, and the show touched areas week after week where others feared to tread. We're going to fast forward today to find out what the Bunker family is up to as the 90s begin.
Here's a little something from out of your past.
Pull that skirt down. Every time you sit down on one of them things, the mystery's over.